I'm going to tell you the hard truth about something. Nobody cares what you think. I know it's difficult to hear that, and you want to try to impress somebody. You want to try to change their mind. You want to actually do something that is going to try to impact them, but nobody cares. You know what they care about? They care about who they are and what they are doing. So don't try to impress anybody else other than yourself. So if you don't know me, I'm Professor Maslach. I'm Associate Professor of Innovation, Strategy, and Entrepreneurship. And I created this whole reciprocity project to give back as much as I possibly can. There's so many people to help me out that I wanted to pay the favor forward to help you out as much as I possibly can. So this has been a really hard lesson I have to constantly repeat in my life. And it doesn't matter who it is, if it's immediate family or friends, or if it is somebody that I see on Facebook or social media, or somebody that is in political office. It does not matter what it is, but nobody cares about what you have to say. What they care about is what's going on for them. And if the moment that they get affected with the thing that you are doing, then they will care. If they get to a position where they have to change their mind, then they'll get scared and they'll do the fight or flight response. They'll do one of two things. What they're going to do is run away and never talk to you again, or be scared of who you are and not respond to you, not do anything, or they will fight, where they will argue with you. They will try to push back. They will say everything in their mind to try to persuade you, to change you, to say something that they are just wrong, and that you are wrong with what they are, what you are saying. So they feel like they are trying to impress upon you. Now, the important thing that you have to imagine and think about is that doesn't matter. How they're thinking is not the important thing with what you're trying to say and what you're trying to do. They will never ever respond to who you are unless they are at that moment in their life where they actually want to respond and think about what you're trying to say. So it doesn't matter how many times you try to implore and get angry and red in the face, or yell and scream, or talk quietly, or whatever. They're not going to listen to you until they're ready to listen to you. And at that moment, they might actually start thinking about what you're actually trying to say. I know a lot of you are making big decisions in your life right now. We're always making big decisions in your life and thinking about different things. We're thinking about, should I do this or do that? And one of them is probably not as clear as the other. And I know you're not going to listen to me. That's not the point of what I'm trying to say. You don't care about what I have to say. But what I want you to do is think about how important it is for you to make this decision. And what ends up happening in your life is really for you. Because it does not matter what I think. It matters what you think. And at that moment, when you start thinking about yourself, is when it starts resonating with what I'm actually trying to say at this moment. So if I can get you to focus on your own priorities and think about you, and if I can get to that moment where you're just focused on yourself, that is when you're going to listen to what other people are going to say. So, go make those big decisions in your life. Think about yourself. And at that moment, you'll go around and you might start thinking, I wonder what somebody else has to say about this. I wonder what is going on. And at that moment, when you start actively looking for other people's advice and other people and seeing what they have done and how they feel about something, At that moment, that's when you can speak into their life. So, if you want, you can give me a thumbs up on this video. In fact, give me a thumbs down. I'd appreciate it at that moment, because I know that you've actually watched this. And frankly, I don't care what happens with this video. Bye.